Shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. It's the 90s, and you know what isn't cool? A plumber. You can't sell plumbing to kids, and Sega knew that. Kids want fast stuff, cool stuff, shiny stuff, pointy stuff. And as Nintendo rounded the corner on their third Mario title, the Sega Genesis needed a mascot. In rolled Sonic the Hedgehog. Originally designed using a special new innovative programming mechanic, the small blue hedgehog could roll into a ball and zoom through levels, quickly becoming Sega's biggest overnight hit. Sonic is of course blue to represent Sega and their big blue branding, and Sonic's shoes are an homage to Michael Jackson and his album Bad with red lettering. And Sonic's bad, man. He's cool. He's happening. And his attitude, his whole character conceit is essentially 90s can-do, finger guns, chili dogs, and good times, which was inspired by, naturally, Bill Clinton. And so speaking of those two people, let's get as fast away from this bit as humanly possible. Let's go, Sonic! Phew! The 90s.
The 90s.
Hey guys, as you know, I'm really happy that you're watching this video, but I was just checking the statistics, the hard numbers, and what's this? Over 70% of you aren't subscribed? What are you doing? What are you sleeping on? Come on, hit that subscribe button. Let me start by warning you that this is one of the weirdest costume evolutions I've dug into so far, and it can be a very confusing one. Sega was split up into many international divisions, and each one of these divisions was responsible for getting a Sonic costume made from the specs that they were handed. And as a result, he appeared in almost 10 different countries, with each different appearance having their own unique costumes. I'm pretty sure we collected a great spread of costumes to show you, but I am beyond certain that there are more costumes out there that I could find and properly research into. There's so many Sonics, guys. I'm about to dip my toes into the Sonic fandom. Here we go, guys. Get ready for the comments to be filled with some interesting Sonic folk. We're beckoning them. We've sent out the signal flare. You know, buckle up and chili your dogs. It's time to go into Sonic.
Gotta go fast.
Right off the bat, Sega knew that they needed a Sonic costume to promote this new character in malls around Japan. Here's the original concept art for the costume design. You can tell because Sonic's got weird human arms coming out of weird human armholes out of the side of his head. Sonic doesn't look like that. And here's the end result. There it is. There's the Sonic costume. It's beautiful. It's very well crafted. It's adorable. It's so round and soft looking. Which of course brings us to Sonic 1 being a mega hit. People loved it, they were clamoring for more, and they got more. Less than 12 months later, we got Sonic 2, and thus began the wild, wild west of Sonic costumes. Oh boy. Let's start in the UK. Look at this first Sonic. He's got a nice big head, nice big eyes. His belly's a little wrinkly, that's fine. He's got skin arms. I'm always here for a skin arm. It's got those big white gloves, some spandex pants, and some big red shoes. I think that this is a pretty solid introduction to what we could do with some Sonic costume characters in the early 90s when things were kind of crazy. For Sonic 2, they released a yearbook as part of the promotion. And so now imagine you're a kid who just met that one and went to pick up the Sonic yearbook and scrolled to the pages of Sonic meeting some incredible UK soccer players, only to discover this! Oh my God! What is that? What is this Sonic? His head just looks like, you know, a cantaloupe with a bunch of spikes sticking out of it. There's all kinds of weird spandex wrinkliness going on that I just can't. All of the portions of the costume are sewn together very clearly, and they're just layered in very strange ways. Just the way the costume was constructed just was not good. I don't know what was going on here. Now you're thinking, sure, that's fine, Dan. Well, maybe it just got a little lost in translation. Sure, whatever. Well, let's go to Germany now, because look at these weird things. I mean, we got red shoes, great. Blue legs, great. Roundish body, cool. What is going on with the head? The mouth. The mouth is so weird. The performers are putting their whole hands in like this weird side mouth of Sonic's head. I'm not okay with any of this. Any of it. No thank you, Germany. Hard pass. And you know, I want to say that Italy got better, but it didn't. There's just this one picture. The Italy Sonic looks like he spent the night sleeping on his spikes and now they're all spread out like bedhead. He spun around so fast the spikes went sideways. But hey, you know what? Over in the US, we had our mascot game on point. This Sonic isn't perfect by any means, but it looks good. It looks like the best refined version of all the previous looks that we just got from all those different countries. I really, really love this Sonic. It's nice and smooth. It's made of nice, like, you know, fleecy material that makes it nice and soft and round looking. All the textures and layers and designs of from his nose to his mouth to even the eye details, everything just looks polished and right. My absolute favorite bit of information, though, about this Sonic 3 America variant is that it's in Jingle All the Way. Can you believe that? I love that movie, man. Sega Japan, of course, is the headquarters of it all. It's where it's all going down. And as Sonic 2 got really, really big, they knew that they needed to kind of revisit the idea of a Sonic mascot. And they have a very cleaned and polished version that they would keep in the corporate headquarters to parade around whenever celebrities would come and visit. And Sonic had, quite literally, the most royal celebrity visit you possibly could have when you're a hedgehog who wears sneakers inspired by the cover album of Michael Jackson's Bad. When Michael Jackson comes to visit you. What? Look at these promotional shots that have aged like milk. Like fine milk. Like fine supersonic spoiled spun milk. Mwah. 'Cause Sonic's bad, man. He's bad. You know it. I love this version of Sonic. It's like a plush. It's like I could win it at a carnival. It's soft and fuzzy looking. I just want to like run my fingers through its fur. It just looks so gosh darn cute. I really love it. What's weird about it though is that it doesn't have his signature round tummy. There's a lot of like play with like the beige skin tones of the fur. But ultimately, I love the head sculpt. It's nice and clean. Here's why I mentioned that the Sonic community is absolutely massive, and there's been some really impeccable content made out there, deep diving real deep into some of the Sonic mascots. There are playlists, there are great video compilations, they are out there and you need to check them out. My favorite right now as I was researching this video is Badnik Mechanic. You've got to check him out. He does some really awesome Sonic content. You all know how much I love talking about parades. Well, here's a fun fact about parades. You know the first ever video game character to be turned into a balloon for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade was Sonic! And you know what happened the first time he showed up? He got stabbed in the eye and exploded. What happened, Sonic? You were supposed to be our hero, our savior, and a light pole took you out? Well, Dr. Robotnik won that day. With technology poking Sonic in an eye. Who knew that Dr. Robotnik just needed a well-placed lamppost? But hey, in 2011, we can rebuild him. We can make him stronger. We can make him better, sleeker, floatier. In 2011, we got a brand new Sonic balloon that looks great. A very nice, refined, animated Sonic look. He's beautiful. I really love this balloon. And you know what? They've done a great job keeping it away from lampposts. Hey, aren't you Disney Dan? Shouldn't you be talking about theme parks? Okay, let's talk about theme parks. Well, in the late 90s, early 2000s, Sega got it going with making indoor arcade theme parks. Sega World. They were all over the place, and Sonic made many appearances at all of these different indoor theme parks. I'm a big fan of the opening of Sega World in London back in 1996. There was this very plump Sonic costume that hung out there for quite a while. He's just a chunker, man. This is a thick Sonic. He's adorable. He's just so bizarrely oversized. Here's something interesting. It looks as though they used the same early UK costume that was used to promote Sonic 2 and maybe some promotional material for the construction of UK Sega World. Look at that Silver Man, Sonic's best friend. Sonic loves shiny stuff. He sees a shiny human, he's like, man, I gotta have that. And now let's go down under to take a look at Sega World Australia. This one was kind of similar to the UK's version, but the big difference is in his eyes. It's like a really shiny reflective surface, almost like a visor. It's a nice costume overall, very tight and compact with short ears and small spikes, nice material, but big old shiny eyes. This looks like a Sonic that could go snowboarding. But my favorite Sonic indoor theme park costume definitely comes from Tokyo's Joypolis. I think I'm saying that right. Joypolis? Joypolis. I'm sticking with it. Boy, isn't this Sonic so cuddly? Don't you just want to squeeze him? Don't you want to just be like, hey, roll up into a ball, let me squeeze you, you cuddly little, fluffy little, chunky little Sonic. Oh man, I love this. This is a very iconic look that is very similar to a lot of Japanese local mascots. This is playing into a lot of the culture and mascot designs of the area, and it totally works. It totally works. I love it. This is one of the first Sonics that actually looks like a living character out there, and not just some dangly old man dangling his arms and legs, wearing skin pants. Unless you've been living under a rock, you might have noticed that video gaming got pretty big in the 2000s, and it birthed a lot of expos. Man, we were having gaming expos left and right, and they keep getting more and more popular as the console wars heated up hotter and hotter. And Sega was right there for that new generation of console wars with their Dreamcast. When Sega finally dropped the Dreamcast and started adventuring into the 3D space, Sonic and the gang got a complete makeover. This is a really great costume design. Sonic has a uniform fit bodysuit that is still used in some variation, literally to this day. The head had some really nice massive spikes off the back that were tight and confined. I really love the detail on the face. Look at all that fine detail, the raised edges around his eyes, the way that the eyes were specifically sculpted. And I really love the way they addressed Sonic's smile in this costume. Instead of making it a big black line, they tucked it into the flesh tone fabric of the mouth. So what happened in 2003? Well, Sonic got a McDonald's campaign, and we went super hard into the Sonic promotion across America. There were lots of like little mini Sega meetups that were hosted by Sega America. And so we got this little variant Sonic that could travel easy. There's something about the construction of this costume that screams to me the Xenomorphs from the Alien franchise. There's a lot of depth because those spikes are very large. This feels like a very versatile, very durable costume that can be thrown into a carpet bag and traveled around the world, and very easily maintained that anyone could wear. I'm absolutely obsessed with the costume they rolled out for the Expo tours of Sonic Unleashed. Look at this thing. This is essentially a werehog. Sonic gets like, I don't know, guys. It's Sonic Unleashed. Sonic gets unleashed and he turns into a werehog. But look at this costume. It is a unit. This thing is thick. I mean, he's got those big Wreck-It Ralph arms where he's just like, Finally, we have a Sonic costume with a big open mouth, despite the fact that he's a massive werebeast. But I love it, man. I love it. It's a shame that this appeared for like just a hot second and then disappeared, because man, what a beautiful look. For Sonic's 20th anniversary, Sega Japan hosted a big old expo in Japan 2011, and then there was this Sonic. The Sonic that did not skip leg day. Look how fit this Sonic is. He's so tight. This Sonic goes to the gym every day and does not touch carbs at all. I really love this head sculpt. It feels very aerodynamic. It feels like they designed this in a wind tunnel. Like they took that into account. Like what would happen if this character costume needs to go fast and they went real serious into that? So here's where I need to backtrack a little bit and address the downfall of Sega. As we all know, Sega more or less lost the console wars to Nintendo and Sony and Microsoft. They lost the war to everybody. But that didn't mean the end of Sonic, even with the discontinuation of the Sega Dreamcast in 2001. Because in that same year, he would appear in Sonic Advance, the very first Sonic game released on Nintendo hardware. What's this? Sonic's been roaming around the UK with the once bitter rival, old Poop Hands, the plumber boy Mario? Whoa! This costume is super interesting because I found it being used to promote both the Dreamcast in 2001 and even being used up to 2005 alongside of one of Sonic's creators, Yuji Naka. At all places, a German hedgehog sanctuary? Man, when you put a real hedgehog up against Sonic, you have to sit back and scratch your head and be like, well, what were we thinking? This is a really fun costume, a lot lighter blue materials. The stitching of the eyes is so strange. You can really see the visibility port right between the eyes of this Sonic for the performer inside. And I don't know, I'm on the fence about it. It's a costume. Now Nintendo had full reigns of showcasing Sonic and promotional materials, and first up was a big game combo, Mario and Sonic Olympics, which started in 2007. Sadly, this first costume's a little chunky, all right? He looks a little bit like Violet from the Chocolate Factory after she just had to have an everlasting gobstopper. Keeping with this chunky boy, they kept the same head but redid the body to give us a new Olympic variant. They used this guy everywhere. For all kinds of promotional events, usually smaller stuff, Toys R Us, malls, various company retreats. It was a little bit more flexible and had gloves for the performer to work with. This is the stunt double Sonic costume. This is the costume that you use to get in there and get dirty, all right? To, kiss babies and shake hands and stuff. Costume's really simple. It's just spandex legs, spandex shirt, a bodysuit that you would just all layer on top of each other and then pop the head on and you're good to go. Easy to transport, easy to ship, easy to travel with. It's a to-go Sonic. But our second Olympic variant Sonic is the good one, baby. Oh yeah, this is the pretty Sonic. This was the super polished, nicer version used for big commercials and promotional events like E3. He's got a cooler face, he's got shinier eyes, a heavier fleece material, and hands that could not move. He's just got these permanent cartoony mitts. This Sonic was way more photogenic overall. This is more or less the main costume that they are using to promote Sonic literally to this day. You could spot him in 2020 Olympic game promotions. This is the Sonic, the present Sonic, our modern Sonic. He's a handsome boy. These two Sonic costumes literally went everywhere throughout the 2000s. There wasn't a promotional event that needed a Sonic that you couldn't find one of these two boys. And they both have their pros and cons. They both have, good things and bad things about their looks, but overall they both look great and they really serve every Sonic purpose they need to. While Nintendo is out busy running around the Sonic costume for the Olympics, Sega has some other Sonic projects they were working on, specifically Sonic Boom, reimagining Sonic in all kinds of cool new ways, man, to make him cool again, to make him hip, to make him sleek and awesome. So what did they do? They put a bandana on him and they put some mummy wraps on his hands. And he was now Mummy Wrap Bandana Sonic. Yeah. Sonic Boom. Oh my gosh. What are those things? Do you know what those things are called, Kenny? You wear around your neck? Not a scarf, it has a name. It's like moody white guys who play Wonderwall wear. It's more than a scarf, Kenny. We're close. This thing. It's this thing, Kenny. It's this thing. What is that thing? Hey, yeah, you remember when they were like, hey, we're making a Sonic movie and you guys are gonna love it. And everyone's like, oh, I can't wait. Then they showed a poster and it was a silhouette. And people were like, ooh, Sonic. Look at him. He is in 3D now, man. With, what's his name? With the boy. With the infant from the Parks and Rec, right? Who's like brothers with the guy who was in Stranger Things on Netflix. Something like that. Ralph Macchio. Is that his name, Ralph Macchio? Well, as you all know, man, the original Sonic movie was a real wild ride. What was that original Sonic, man?
Meow?
The teeth and the eyes. There was the eyes and the teeth and the face.
Meow.
It's... Well... I forgot what it looked like because I'm so used to that Nicolas Cage meme. Wow. When the Sonic movie came out, Sonic got a whole new look because he's 3D, right? So he's got to be conceptualized in that way in a real world environment. So they made him fuzzy-ish, like Sully from Monsters, Inc. And that's cool, but when you translate it to a costume character, I don't know if that's necessary because what is this? It's like a Sonic troll doll. It's so weird. It's so fuzzy. It's like Sonic needs a haircut. They use such a long pile of fur for the mascot design, and only on the head. Like the rest of his body's just short plush. And this mascot went everywhere, man. When this movie came out, it was all over the place. The Sonic costume was non-stop. Right, so here's the real thing. Place your bets. Do you think that this costume was made before or after they redesigned the look of the character? Because you know what? From looking at the mascot, it's hard to tell. They might have already shipped those prints out to the mascot company, and then it's like, well, that's locked in, guys. We can't change that. That just can't be changed. Because his eyes are so small on the mascot.
Meow?
Quick shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Thanks to them, man, Kenny and I have been behind the scenes doing some hard work, and we're happy to announce that DISP.com is now open and ready for you to head on in and put in your reviews, your photos, your stories. Head over now to DISP.com and vote for your favorite Walt Disney World bathroom. I need to know what is going on with all these park bathrooms. Which are the best ones? Which are the worst ones? Which ones have the best stories to be told? And I'm leaving that to you. So head on over and tell me all of your knowledge. Kenny in the background. Oh God, this is so ridiculous. DISP.com. Squarespace gives people a powerful and beautiful online platform from which to create your website. Connect with your audience and generate revenue through gated members-only content. Manage your members, send email notifications, and leverage audience insights all on one easy-to-use platform. Create a community on your Squarespace website with a fully integrated commenting system that supports threaded comments, replies, and likes. Use their powerful blogging tools to categorize, share, and schedule your posts too. Here we can see a bathroom sign in its natural habitat. Extend Squarespace's already powerful e-commerce capabilities with Squarespace extensions. These new third-party tools help you manage inventory, promote products, streamline bookkeeping, reconcile and file sales, tax, and ship items across the globe.
Got another restroom.
Display posts from your social profiles on your website. Automatically push website content to your favorite social media channels so your followers can share it too. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/DisneyDan to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Sonic. This just feels like the beginning of something chaotic, doesn't it? Just feels like me and the Chaos Emeralds have a lot in common, because that's a lot of our energy is colorful and chaotic. So maybe we need to talk more about Sonic, because I don't even think I am remotely done exploring the insanity that is Sonic costuming, separate from just Sonic culture. This is just so much fun. I've had so much fun researching this. I loved playing Sonic when I was a kid growing up. I had my Sega Genesis, man. I loved it. Sonic and Knuckles, we had to put the cartridge on top of the other cartridge. Get out of here. That was amazing. It is astonishing how many of the 20+ Sonic costumes I was able to dig up just do not work. They just don't work, because it's a rough character conceptualized, man. It's just a big round head with weird spikes down its back, but it's small and it's compact and fast and sleek. It's a strange thing to get right and make it look good in photos and when you meet it. But you know what? I think we got there. I definitely think we got there. Which of these Sonics have you run into while you've been roaming around your own Green Hill Zone? Let me know in the comments, or send me photos on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of the places. You can find me everywhere. Let me know all of your great Sonic mascot costume stories. Appreciate all of you guys watching. Check me out on Patreon, where you can find early previews to every DIStory episode, as well as all kinds of fun behind-the-scenes content. Really appreciate all your watches, likes, and subscribes. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, you rock.
Oh, come on.